What's up, guys? What's up, Comics Legend? How are you? How are you guys doing? So today I will continuing doing this character that I started last stream. I think I will be able to advance it a little bit on some parts. So here's the concept by Aidan Tazi. What's up, Silk? Hi, how are you? Yeah, glad to see you too, man. Nice to have you here. What's up, Ethan? How are you? I am good. I'm good. It's a very beautiful night here where I am. So yeah, I'm great. So since the last stream, I did some modifications on the model, and I also had like a simple design for the boot, as you guys can see here. And again, nothing fancy or some. Everything is very basic shapes for the design. I'm just trying to match some colors from that Stranding some way, and like some of those details and like an orange color. So yeah, and as you guys can see, she's missing her friend, but here, so here basically here's the where we left on the last stream, right? We did all this from scratch. So what I did offline, what I did was I adjust some proportions for the character on the head and also on her body. So now we are at this stage here. And I'm going continuing doing some working on this character and creating some elements to finalize the design, right? What's up, Freak Yuchi? How are you? Good to see you here. I'm doing great, and I can't wait to work a little bit more on this character. So let's see. Hopefully, I will be able to do some nice progress today. All right. So my plan is like to do tonight is to do the like she has this kind of um, accessory that she used uh, where she connects to the baby somehow, like with some tubes and things like that. And I'm planning to do something like this today, and maybe even like create some like small folds for this cloth. Let's see. I think I will try to use some of the cloth brushes that we have now with ZBrush just to give like some movement here on this area. But yeah. Oh, it was great. It was great. And tomorrow we have like a holiday here, so yeah, I will be able to rest a little bit, maybe work a little bit more on this character, like but offline, not on the stream. But we'll see. So yeah, let's start this. Are you guys comfortable? So let me fix myself here in the chair and we can start to work. All right. So first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to give the color back to this guy here. I don't know why I lose this color. Yeah. Yeah, now it's fixed. Let me just take the concept art and put on my second monitor here. Just a moment. And meanwhile, if you guys have questions and you guys want to talk, feel free to do so. Oh, nice. You had barbecue. That's great. We love barbecue here in Brazil. Uh, there, we, because of the COVID, we are not doing that so often, but usually we do like every weekend. So yeah, I'm happy for you. Nice, nice to have a barbecue with the family, for sure. Thank you. I'm still working on the proportions and things like that. But yeah, I'm enjoying working on this design. I think it will be nice in the end. Nice, nice. So all right. So as I said before, I did this design for this boot here. As you guys can see, it's very simple shapes, very basic, and yeah. But I think I'm going to do the designs alongside those lines. All right, and to do this design, I did nothing that I didn't show you guys yet. So everything that I already did on the other streams and even on other videos that I have on my YouTube channel or even here on the Pixologic YouTube channel, the same techniques that I used to do this, I already show you guys how to do it. So it's very simple to do. So okay. So my goal here is to create that side pocket that she has here. As you guys, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor here on the screen. I think you guys can't, but yeah, I'm going to work on that. Let's start with a primitive to do this. So I'm going to insert like a cube here. And instead of using this cube, so this cube has like this kind of messy topology here on this face. What we can do is we can initialize this to a key cube. And now we have a very nice topology for this cube, all right? So this side pocket that I'm going to create now, it's where we're going to have the tubs connected to the baby, or in this case to her pet. I don't know what it is this that we have inside of the capsule here, but yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna take this a little bit to the front so it's easy for us to work on that. So yeah. So I'm imagining this as like a lot of different pockets connected together. So I will work only on the first one. So let's see what we can do here. I will just isolate everything and work just with this, right? I will duplicate this. And I will try to make this go around as if it was like I don't know, some kind of like a pocket or something like this. What's up, Ismail? Can you make 3D prints with ZBrush for Mini? Yeah, I don't know if you can export an STL from ZBrush Core. Yeah, I would have to take a look on that. I don't know how to answer this right now, but yeah, what you can do is you can leave a comment on the video, and someone from Pixologic will answer your question. All right, I really don't know. Sorry, man. But if I had to guess, I would guess that yeah, you can. But I can say it for sure. I'm sorry. What's up, Kimmy? Yeah, I also love the movie and the game. And I said that a few streams ago. I bought the art book for Death Stranding, and it's beautiful, really beautiful. And yeah, it kind of gave me some ideas. So yeah, yeah. What I'm trying to, I will try to do. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have these gizmos here. We can change this to this deformers here. Let me find. I think there is one here that will be useful for us. Deform. No. Band curve. Yeah, this is the one that I'm looking for. And I can change the orientation of the points. Yeah, but see, I need more ads here to do what I'm planning to do. So I'm gonna do this right now. Just need to insert some more loops here. And to get like an even distribution for these loops, I'm gonna use the insert add loop tool. But instead of using like a single add loop, I will use like a multiple add. So this way I can like drag, and this will give me like a even distribution for the ads, all right? And I think that something like this should work just fine, right? Yeah, so yeah, as the guys are saying in the chat, I think you're probably able to export an OBG or something like this and then convert. Yeah, that's a good tip, guys. Yeah, but I really don't know. I would have to ask someone or even try to see how it works. So yeah, but you can try to do this that the guys are saying on the chat. Thanks for the help, guys. So Frank, there, can you show me how to make texture maps on ZBrush? What do you mean by texture maps? You mean like how to export the textures that you paint inside of ZBrush? Is that what you mean, Frank? Or no, normal maps? Yeah, I think I can show you how to export this. Um, yeah, after I scoped something that I want here, I can show you, and then I have. The thing is that you need to have like a kind of a base mesh with the UV opens, and then you work on your details and stuff like this, and then you can export the all the details that you did and bake into the low poly version of the mesh that you did. You see? So it's not complicated at all to do it. And we have the if you want to try while we are here on the stream, and then you can tell me if it worked or not. But if you go to Z plugins, we have here the multi-map exporter, and here you can bake a lot of different maps. Displacement, normal map is that what you want actually is to export a normal map, and you can even export like the if you do like a paint job on your model and you have the UVs and stuff, you can export the poly paint as a texture or bake the ambient occlusion, you know. And here you can set the resolution that you want, and you know, the map order and all this kind of stuff. And you have even like different options here for each map that you can play around, and you can, you know, see what works better for whatever you're doing. All right. But yeah, I think I can show you uh, a little bit when we are close to the end. I can show you how to do it. It's not complicated, but I highly encourage you to try to export using the multimap exporter here. Try and see if it works, and then you can talk to me on the chat to say if you have any doubts or whatever. All right. So yeah, so now I have these ads here, and this way I think what I want to do is going to work better. So I will activate the bend curve, and what this does is now I'm able to play around with like the shape. Like is a deformer, right? For this, and now I will try to create the shape for this kind of pocket thing that I'm creating here, like a purse or something like this. I don't know. And I can manipulate this very easily. So I really enjoy this deformer on ZBrush. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I think it's something like this. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of different transformers here that you guys can use. But yeah, you guys can play around with everything. I will go back to the gizmo right now. I want to change a little bit the size of this, and also this one. And now I want to insert some ads here. Now we will try to create like an inset to this, see if it works. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. This way I can create like some kind of seams here like really easily. So right now, if I activate the dynamic subdivision, it's already working pretty cool, pretty well. but this one I need to add some sustentation to the ads, like this. Yeah, since my model is not on the center of the universe, I don't have symmetry, but it's okay. So now I will insert like just a little detail here. Now I will select this whole loop to create extrusion here. And for that, I can use the polygroup polyloop action. So now I have this nice and clean polyloop here. And now I can use the, I don't know, the key mesh or extrude, whatever. And I can put this down like this. Now I have this shape here. I'm gonna do a little bit closer to the edge, like this. All right, so let's use the key mesh again. Put this inside part. Yeah, that's okay. Now I'm gonna put this out a little bit using the, I don't know, slides. No, all right. Spin, split, edge loop. Yeah, something like this. If leather gloves for female characters are hard to make, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Well, depend on the complexity of the glove that you are trying to create. You know, if you're trying to create something super realistic, it's probably going to, you know, you need to put a lot of work to make it feel real. You know, because you're sculpting leather and things like this. So yeah, it actually depends, Frank, on what you're doing. Okay, so now we duplicate this and I will just create this extraction here. Right here. I will delete the hidden part and extrude this again. And I will just create sustentation for these ads. And we can add a different color to this. This. You're welcome, Frank. Right, so I think that is like too large here on the side. So let me just move this a little bit. Like this. And now we can change the size of this here. Yeah, it's looking better. So remember that this is where I'm going to connect the tubs for this pipes that comes from this purse to the babe. Right? So let me just add some details here. That's okay. I can use the polygroup function again. And use the key mesh. Right. And go even a little bit further here to have like a better cut. I think it was too much. Yeah, now it's working. Do you recommend for boots to use ZModder also? Yeah, you can do like ZModder to do basically anything. To create those boots here, I use ZModder a lot. But again, in this case is a very cartoony stylized boots, but the technique is the same. You can use to create like a realistic version of a model or whatever, you know. The technique is the same. It's just the output that changes, you know. So all right, let me go back here. So now we have this. Yeah, I think it's working pretty good, pretty well. So if I am understanding this well, the tube that connects to the capsule and the baby goes inside this purse. I don't know. So I need to get a room to make room to this tub, you know. I think it would be something like this. Yeah. So since I have everything very separated and with polygroups, I think that I can combine this right now. So let me combine this together. I will just merge down this part. I'm gonna add like a color to this as well. So I will fill the object. And I can also merge down those pieces together. Now I have this. And let me just add the ambient occlusion. All right. I will just shrink this down a little bit. Like this. Yeah. What's up, Viney49? I'm having the hardest time with ZBrush. Do you recommend any course or tutorial? Yeah, I actually don't know about any course that you can take to learn or master ZBrush. Probably I always talk about we have here on Pixologic, we have this like ask how, like ask ZBrush, and then they have like this very short tutorials talking about some tool, and there's a bunch of different videos for ZModeler on ask me on ZBrush, and you can go to the section on those videos, and you can learn a lot just by like watching those videos that are like 3 to 5 minutes videos showing how the tool works, you know, for like works like that. There is videos for everything there. So yeah, but also YouTube, man. You can basically search for everything on YouTube right now, and there's a lot of good artists putting a lot of amazing and also free tutorial videos showing their techniques and stuff. So if you look for ZModeler on YouTube, you will probably have this Ask ZBrush videos, and you will probably have like a bunch of talented artists showing how to use the tool, you know. Or you can even watch the lives, like the live streams, as the way that you are doing right now, where I believe that a lot of artists here use the tool and stuff, and you can see and ask. And if you want to ask me about something, I will try to help you if I can. But yeah, but my suggestion to you is if you want to learn ZModeler and want to see how it works, I always suggest just try to do something using only ZModeler. You know, try to force yourself to learn how to use the tool instead of like going to other software to fix something that you are used to fix, you know, on other program, for example. Try to like resolve everything using ZBrush, and if you like get stuck on some part, then you look for a video on YouTube to fix the problem that you are having, and this way you are going to learn how to use the tool, you know, by doing something actually. So yeah, that's my suggestion. I love to use ZModeler. I think it's a great tool, and now I'm able to create something, you know, like before to do something like this inside of ZBrush. I know it's like a very simple geometry. It's like a cube, you know, with some deformations, but it used to be very difficult to do this, you know. And now you can do everything like inside of ZBrush without worrying too much. So yeah, you should try to learn. Yeah, you need that's the whole deal, you know. You need to be patient and try to go to the end using only the tool that you're trying to learn, you know. If you're trying to learn like ZModeler, try to do something using ZModeler. And when you get stuck, instead of going to other software to do what you already know how to do, try to go like searching for material to like research on internet, like in videos or in forums and things like that, and try to solve the problem that you are having, you know. And nowadays, like, it's difficult when you face yourself with a situation that no one has faced before. So for basically everything that you are passing, you will find someone on the internet that already did like had the same problem that you, and most of the times they already have a solution, you know. So it's good to try to, you know, to resolve yourself. But if you get stuck and you say, okay, I don't know how to do this anymore, yeah, go look for a video on the internet. There's a lot of people that had the same problem as that you had, and yeah, then you probably will find like a solution or something. So now I have this kind of pocket here, and I don't know how it is on the drawing or on the concept here, but I'm guessing that it's something like this, like 2 or probably 3 pockets together, like this. Now I have like these pockets arranged together, and we can move this. So to save me work later, instead of leaving this with different polygroups like this, I will create like a whole polygroup for everything. This way it will be easier for me to manipulate the model later. So I will create this polygroup different. And now I can duplicate this one like this and create yet another polygroup like this. Whoops, like this. So now I have this, and I will just centralize the pivot for this. And I will try to put this in place, that I think it's somewhere around here. I'm guiding myself using the concept right now. So now I can scale this up or shrink down. I can play around with the model and stuff. But what I would try to kind of bend this. Let's see if I can do this using the transforms here. Yeah. So I'm gonna use as a reference just this, but I will ride her arms. So this way it's easier for me to see what I want. I also will hide the top part here. Now I can select this. And I can kind of move this around and I'm trying to bend this over her body like this. And it's okay if it goes a little bit inside her cloth. It's okay for me. I can do this. So this way the thing goes around her body. Those pockets. All right. Now I have this. And yeah, that's it. I can move this down a little bit. Yeah, let me just save the progress real quickly here. All right, so now let's add this stubs that it like goes all the place here. And I'm going to do this. All right. Again, I'm gonna insert a cylinder here, or actually I can insert like anything. I will insert a sphere. And now from this sphere, I will use the initialize again, and I will create a cylinder. So yeah, this cylinder has this geometry here. I think it will work. And I'm gonna place this right here. And again, if you have like any questions that you want to ask about while I'm doing this, feel free to shoot them at me. All right. Let me just drink some water. Oh, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome, Viney. You're welcome. So I'm gonna use the same deformer that I used to create this band on these pockets. I will try to use the same technique to create the stubs here. So let's see. First, I think that I need something a little bit bigger than this. So something like this, I think it will work. I will try to shrink the geometry a little bit. I think this will fit there just fine. So this is going to go from here and go around and connect to the baby, right? So yeah, I think we're going to need something like this. And before I go any further, I will duplicate this part and I will hide this. All right. I'm gonna use the Z modeler here. I will delete this and I will insert the mulch edge loop. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think this will be enough. All right. I'm gonna try to leave this already on a easier position. And right. So again, I will just hide this arm just to make things easier for me, like this, right? So yeah. So let's use this deformer again. Just to access this, just click on this gear here and bend curves. There's a lot of different handles here to push. I don't know which one it is, each one, I just keep pushing them until it happens what I want to happen. So that's what I want and I'm happy. Okay. I think I can add like more subdivisions or more like points to control. I think this is enough. And yeah, let's see if this will work. And I will try to put this around here. And I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but yeah, that's what I thought that would work. So, and I can keep moving, trying to kind of create the shape that we have here on the concept. And I think this will insert here on this like back pocket. And I would try to create this movement here. I think I can spin this. Yeah. So there is this handle here where I can like turn the curves and stuff. So I think this is going to be something like this. And I can also make this like bend around her body. Like this. Yeah. To make the holes in the boot, or the foot goes. Did you use the extrude in the modeler? I would use the extrude to do this, but the thing is that if we take a look on these boots here, there is no inside part to this, so actually I just create like this cylinder and did like a key mesh to create this hole, like this hole here, you know. But yeah, I would use the extrude to do this. There is no like right way to do it. Again, there's a bunch of different uh, techniques that you can use, but yeah. So yeah, I don't think I need to create this turn here. You know, I think it's better if I leave this like very close to the capsule, like this. And then I can create like an insertion for this, a separated piece to insert here. All right, so let's leave like this for now. We can also add a little bit of color to this, gray. Or even better, we can use this bluish color here. Yeah, it's more depth stranding this way. All right, so now we have this kind of pipe here going on. And yeah, on the concept, it kind of goes down a little bit. So let's leave this kind of hanging here. Like this. All right. And now let's do the other one. So I saved this mesh before, so I'm gonna use it. You're welcome. Fala, Renan, beleza, cara? Vai Brasil. So yeah, let's create this other pipe here. Again, I would just like adjust this. Here. And insert again more poly loops here. All right. And now we can use the bend curve again. And we can try to move this to the bottom part of this capsule. Again, guys, I don't know if that's the best way to do this or the more practical way. That's just what I thought that would work. So I would try to make this go around the other pipe to create some interaction here. Fala, Carlos Santana, tudo beleza, cara? Como é que tá? So again, I'm just trying to arrange this to make it look cooler. Yeah. And I think this would be like connected on this bottom part of the capsule. Yeah, I think it would be something like this. Hmm. Maybe I will shrink this down a little bit. I think I can use the inflate to do this. Like this. 20, I think it will be okay. Minus 20. Yeah. Right. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know, but when I move it again, it changed the deformation. I'm gonna leave this way for now. Yeah, I think this is okay. So now I need to add those connectors. No, actually. Yeah, actually I misinterpreted the design here. Yeah, actually I need to put this all the way here. I just saw it. It's actually like this. So we have those two connectors actually on the front side of the capsule. Yeah. This is better. So we can also put this like inside. Like this. Yeah. So now I just need to create the connectors to create the capsule to the pipes, right? And how I'm gonna do this? Okay. Hello. How are you? So I'm gonna insert the yet another cylinder, and I will initialize this again and move this up. And I can scale this a little bit, and I can now add more poly loops to it, and I can use the bend again to create this shape that I want. Mm. All right. Now I can add a poly loop to this again. A poly group. And I will create some extrusion here just to give a different shape. I will create a key mesh but on a poly group like this. And I can now insert another one here and scale. But I will scale the whole poly loop like this. Yeah. What do you mean by the loop cuts, Frank? You mean like those add loop that I create like this? These inserts like this? Those are the loops that you're talking about. Yeah, you just have to activate your Z modeler and then you press the space bar. And here you have like, if you go like over an edge, you will be able to see the edge actions. And the poly loops, I use the insert to create multiple loops. Instead of using the single edge loop, you just select the multiple edge loops here, and you have a bunch of options here. You know, you can use and try different things. Yeah, for the lines, I use the multiple edge loops tools. So you just press this button, and when you click and drag, you're going to have like a bunch of different poly loops on your model. All right. Yeah, so now I have something like this, but I need to make this. I will freeze this ad to have a more hard ad feeling to this, like this. And so now I can remove some of those loops. And do something like this. And since I will have like I will insert a piece here. I will do this. And instead of just bevel, instead of just crease this, I will create like a bevel here. Like this. And now I will crease this hat. To have like a more solid feel to this part. Just add a little color. Yeah. So now I have like the arc here is not the I'm not liking this curve here. So I'll try to fix this. Somehow. Yeah. I like this shape a little bit more than the other one that we had before. But now I need to turn the base. And to do this, I would just turn this. And try to leave this straight. Yeah, now I think I have the shape that I wanted. All right. Yeah, so just trying to turn this a little bit again. Yeah. So now let's put this on the capsule, all right? Let me just save the project again real quick. Yeah, no problem, Frank. Feel free to ask the questions that you want. And also try to do yourself the tests on your ZBrush there. When you learn something new, try to put in practice. I need to turn this a little bit. So my model is way bigger than the concept. I would need to fix this. I think we need to go this side here. So now that I did this part, I don't know, maybe the tank itself it's a little bigger than this. Let's see. I will try to scale the capsule a little bit. Not too much, but yeah, it goes like way up on her chest, right? Yeah, I think this way is cool. But at the same time, I think I need to fix the proportions for this capsule here. Let's see. I'm just trying to see something here. Because in the end, I would need to put like a model inside of this capsule here, right? I don't know how this will work, but now I can put this a little bit. And that's the deal. We can like keep changing the scale of things until we are comfortable with the design. Like that's why it's good to have everything very malleable, so you can change things if you need to, instead of like compromise yourself with the model saying, okay, I did this and I'm not going to move this anymore. Like for instance, I had this pipe here that's kind of way bigger than I think that it should be. And yeah, I think I should go and be able to change this, on the fly like this. Or even change the scale or whatever. It's a good thing to have the wireframe turned on so you can see better what's happening. So right now I'm trying to change a little bit like the thickness of this tube, so not too much, but just look better on the overall design. Yeah. And this whole thing is looking kind of big with her. We don't have the sense on the 2D concept, but yeah, if I need, I can change everything on the end. But let's go like this for now. I'm gonna use this same color to this. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna take this part and I'm going to duplicate this. But instead of using the control and drag, I will actually duplicate this so I have my pivot on the right place all the time. Let's try to go a little bit here. Yeah, I think it's something like this. So now I can take this pipe here and connect to the baby pod. And I love that that ZBrush keeps track of the modification here, so I can still move the pipe whenever I want. Like this. And again, I can shrink this down a little bit. Just a little. A little bit here. Here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so now our baby is connected to the pod, right? But we need to kind of put the seat belt on him yet. You know, we can do this later. Yeah, but right now we have this baby pod connection done just right. Yeah. Yeah, she kind of has this attitude, right? I think it's because of the like how her eyes is like is looking, you know, like kind of looking at the side, like side looking you. Yeah, she kind of has this look. What are you looking at? Don't look at me. She's kind of a badass. Yeah, let me save this. All right, so I think we have more time, so let's see here. And start just prep for First, I need to do a little fix on this stripe here. I need to make it a little bigger than it is right now. Not too much, just a little. Because I will add this all that gear that she has like on her cloth. So yeah. Okay. So just yeah, I think it's working. So before I go further here, I think I will add the stripes from her cloth. Boa noite, Carlos Santos, beleza? Now I will add the stripes for her cloth, like this white stripes. Fala, Carlos, beleza? Se ela foi toda feita em hard surface, é, ela foi. Não entendi. O que você quis dizer com isso? Não entendi, cara. Ah, se eu só usei o Z-Modeler. Não, na real não. Eu comecei ela na última live e eu comecei ela blocando normal, a partir de uma esfera e fui esculpindo com Dynamesh, tentei achar assim um pouco da silhueta dela. E aí agora eu fui limpando o modelo e refazendo usando o Z-Modeler, usando o Z-Remesher e outras técnicas para chegar nesse resultado que está agora. Mas ela começou como uma blocagem bem simples, cara, que eu comecei a fazer do zero no último stream lá. Mas é isso, se tiver pergunta aí, fica à vontade de fazer. So Frank, the thing, what do you mean like when I change the material on ZBrush? Because if you change the material here, like it will apply the same material for all your surface, right? But if you use the mRGB option, it's like you can like go in color and use the fill object. When you do this with the mRGB option, turn it on. What this does, it will apply the color and the material that you have selected, right? So for instance, now if I change to the matcap ray here, everything that has no material will change to the matcap ray. But since I already applied the skin shader material on her face, it will not change it because I applied the skin shade material with some colors using the mRGB option when I did the fill object. All right. So that's one way to change the material properties on your surface. I hope that answered you. Oh yeah, on the eyes. Yeah, the same thing. So for the eyes, in order for her to have this kind of glossy look to the eye, I use the toy plastic shader. As you can see here, now I changed to the toy plastic and everything has like this kind of like a glossy look to it, and I just selected the eye, turn it on the mRGB option, went to color, and I used a few objects. I will do this on this glass part here for the capsule, the baby capsule. Let's see how it works. So, for instance, I have like this skin shader material, right? But I want to have a glossier look on this glass thing here that it is on the baby capsule. I will select the baby capsule and I will isolate only what I want. I mean the capsule itself, like what would be the glossy part, and I will change the material here to toy plastic. And now I have this highlight here, right? And I would just pick the color because I also want this color. I would turn the mRGB option and I will go to color and I will press the fill object. It seems like nothing happened, but now this object here has this toy plastic material and this color applied to it. So if I isolate this, and now I can go back to the skin shader, and the glossy effects from the toy plastic material will remain on this part because I applied this with the mRGB option, turn it on. Yeah, let me know if this answered your question. Right? What's up, Alan? How are you? Thank you, man. I'm glad. Então, Carlos, cara, eu tô muito na vontade de imprimir esse modelo, cara, pra mim mesmo, saca? É, eu vou fazer sim uma versão para impressão. Eu acho que vai ficar bem bacana. Vamos, vamos ver, mas eu vou sim, eu já tô deixando ela com as meshes bem fechadinhas assim e tudo mais. Tô tentando deixar um shape, um design bem simplificado, mas eu quero sim fazer um print dela. É, vamos ver como é que vai ser em breve. Valeu aí. Yeah, no, you don't need to like leave this on all the time. You just need to turn this on whenever you're going to use the color fill object, you know? So whenever you want to change the material that you have, you have to remember, I need to turn on the mRGB color. But if you want to change only the color, you should select the RGB option. And if you want to change only the material and you want to leave the color behind, you can change just the material channel. So these are the options that you're going to use. So if you want to change only the material for the model and leave the same color, you are going to apply the fill object with the material on. If you want to change the color, turn on the RGB mode. And if you want to change the color and the material, then you turn it on the mRGB mode. All right? So, but no, you don't need to leave this on all the time. You can turn this on and off whenever you want. Pô, valeu, Carlos. Não, vou seguir sim. Terminando aqui, eu dou uma olhada lá sempre. Valeu, cara. If you want to put lines on the eyes, like to make it more realistic, yeah, you can paint them using the RGB mode and like with the standard for instance. I don't know if you remember how did I paint this color on the eye. You can do the same. Um, you can do the same to create those lines that you want. All right. All right. So now let me add the stripes here to the So last time I just put like a color stripe to her, but now I'm going to like extrude some, create some extrusion here. I'm gonna use the poly loop option. I will do something like this. So yeah, I think that will work. Now I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And now I'm gonna select this, delete the hidden part, and delete the hidden part again, use the auto groups, and I will just select this green stripe here. Delete again. And now I have this stripe here. Should have done this bigger than this. Let me go back a little bit. I will also select the other part of the loop, like this. Yeah, I think this will work better. All right, Frankie, no problem, man. My pleasure. What's up, Anarch Jax? How would you approach cloth poses like Overwatch? Hmm. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Overwatch has like more defined and cut cloth lines. So yeah, I think that is like sculpted like by hand and using a lot of flatten and pinch and stuff like this. Let me see. Yeah, it's very stylized, right? Yeah, probably sculpted by hand, using a lot of pinch and flatten and things like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that that's too much work for something that I don't even know if it will be the final. But I just want to add this. Okay, so I can make these stripes white like this. Yeah, I think it can be something like this. What's up, the Marco Kio greatness from Venezuela? What's up? Good night, man. Good evening. Don't know what time it is where you are. What's up, Aces? If I have my own Twitch that you can follow, no, I don't. I need to work on that. I need to create my own Twitch and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but if you want to follow and talk to me, the best way to do it is uh, turning here every Thursday or following me on Instagram. But yeah, I will work on that. I will try to create a Twitch for me. I don't even know how this works. I need to learn this. But I have my YouTube channel if you want to follow me in there. You can look for me Deryck.art. And yeah, but no, I don't have Twitch. But I will create one for me and learn how to use this. All right? And I also need to learn how to put like some music on the background here. Because sometimes I can go super quiet. And yeah, I need to learn this as well. For the next stream, I will put some music, like some background music. So whenever I stay like quiet, you guys know that like there's some sound going on, right? I will do this. Oh, thank you. Carlos, cara, pode ser até que tenha, cara. Eu não sei. Mas como aqui eu tô numa superfície ah, meio curva assim e tudo mais, eu tô indo na mão aqui. É, eu acabo conversando com vocês e aí vou mexendo os pontos aqui. Isso aqui talvez nem vai ser like a faixinha final, assim, porque talvez mude de mexendo na roupa e tudo mais, né? Mas pode ser que tenha, cara, mas eu, sinceramente eu não sei. Tem tanta coisa aqui nesse software, cara, que dá pra fazer tanta coisa. Provavelmente deve ter algum esquema desse sim, cara, mas eu tô acostumado a mexer na mão mesmo. Ah, thank you, Marco Kio. All right, so good night for you, man. And thank you, I appreciate that. So you don't have an idea on how to use Twitch. All right, so I feel less down now. So I don't, and I think that there is a lot of people that actually don't know how to use it. Actually, there is someone that knows how to use that or how to use anything on the internet. I don't know. I still learning how to use the YouTube and stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Acius. I appreciate that. O Carlos, cara, o Z-Modeler, cara, é muito bacana, cara. É tranquilo de pegar. Eu falo pra galera direto aqui, a melhor forma de pegar a manha nele mesmo, assim, é tentar fazer algum asset nele, saca? Tentar criar alguma coisa e se forçar a finalizar nele. Porque ele tem todas as ferramentas que você precisa de um software de modelagem convencional, assim, né? Aí você tenta fazer e finalizar nele, que aí você rapidinho pega a manha, cara. É bem menos complicado do que parece. So you're coming to Brazil on the next form on that. That's so nice. Where are you going for? Like where are you going to? Like what city are you going to move? That's nice. Oh, don't worry. Here in Brazil, we can communicate like pretty well. We can kind of understand each other. I think you guys also can understand us whenever there's some Brazilian on Venezuela, and I believe that you guys can we can communicate, pretty well, even without speaking like each other's language. But I think we can find a way to communicate pretty well. Oh, thank you very much, Aces. I appreciate that. Hopefully, on other streams, I will be able to do some more like more figure work here on the lives. I would try to do a little bit of I would try to do a little bit of everything. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate. Oh, so you're coming to Recife? Yeah, it's like it's a beautiful place there. Great choice to a place to go. Recife is beautiful. Yeah, we have very close words, and a lot of the words that we use they are very similar. So yeah, you're going to be just fine. Don't worry, man. Yeah, so now I would just like do an extrusion on the stripe here. I'm gonna use the Z modeler to this. So I can use the key mesh, body group all, and I think that we can do this. I would do like something like this. Yeah, and we can use the move brush now to kind of put everything in place. As I said before, this is not going to be the final thing. Mm, I will turn back a little bit, and instead of you doing this, first I need to cut down this middle part here. I don't need this. I think I don't need this as well, so that's okay. I can delete the hidden part, and instead of using the model, I would just use the final loops, and yeah, no bevel, no polish. Yeah, something like this. I would do the thickness a little bit bigger than this, like 0.02. I think we can go further. Yeah. So this way it will like go inside the cloth, and I think it will be better like this. And now we can also add like I don't know, an insert, just like do this. Yeah. Right. Yeah, she's quite clean. And let's see. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, it is for animation or 3D printing. Yeah. So here's the deal. I really want to create a 3D print of this to put on my desk. Um, I would love to have this model printed on my desk, but I think I can do like both for this. I was planning on doing like a like to present the model doing like like an idle animation of her, like just breathing, and you know. But I also want to create a 3D printed of it, and yeah, let's see what's going to. So, as I said, tomorrow is going to be like a holiday here, and I'm planning on working a little bit on this character, and I I will do my best trying to finalize the whole design, you know, and working on the hair, on the face and the eyes and everything, you know. So yeah, but I think I can do both. I think I can make the character uh like animation ready and also for print. Let's see how many energy I will have to work on this. So yeah, I said on the beginning of the stream that I would try to uh, I really enjoy this clean shape that like her clothes have, kind of a very anime. And but I think I can try like to do an experiment here. So I will take her cloth uh, geometry and I will duplicate this just in case, just to be safe. And as you guys can see, it's a very low poly geometry, and I think it will work like with the dynamics option here. I don't know if you guys already play around with this, but we have this dynamic tab here where we can kind of play around a little bit with Gravit and you know some functions for dynamics. But yeah. Yeah, the eternal struggle, but I will try to work I will try to work on this tomorrow because I will have like I will have like the day for me, like a free day, but I don't know what. Probably I have like some house obligations to accomplish, you know, as well. So yeah, I have to take care of the house, but yeah, I will try to work a little bit on my models. And on my free time, I'm also finalizing the sculpture that I start doing here on like past streams. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm working on this kind of a concept droid, and I'm working on this droid like doing the cleanup on the side, you know, kind of off screen. So hopefully next week I will be able to show you guys how it's looking. But okay, so I will try to create like some very small folds here. And I don't know, we have like a bunch of different cloth folds here on ZBrush that we can use. I will try to create something. Let's see what's happened. I'm gonna use the clock hook here, and I'm gonna leave the symmetry on. I would change the iterations here to 400 frames. I would change to 1. I'm gonna change this to 500. And yeah, I would try to play a little bit to see what happens. So I don't know if you guys can see this in real time here. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. But if I move the brush a little bit, get this kind of nice transformations here. Very subtle. But I think it gives like a, you know, some kind of cloth-like feeling. That like very subtle actually. But I think it can work. No, especially on the where the like the boots are pressing the cloth here. And yeah, very, very small touch. Like this. And I think I can also do this here where the gloves are pressing the arms. Again, a very, very subtle implementation here, as you guys can see. So you do like sofas. Yeah, try to experiment with those cloth brushes, you know. Like if you take a look here, we have like a bunch of different brush that you can use to create those cuts, those wrinkles that usually you do on your work, you know, creating those models. And maybe there's something here that can help you. So I would highly recommend you to explore a little bit with those cloth dynamic brushes and see how it works, you know, if it can help you somehow. So here I'm doing like something very very loose, and you know, I don't need any precision to do this that I'm doing, because you know, I just moved a little bit and said, okay, I like this result. But if you're trying to create something very precise, uh, yeah, you should run some tests using this cloth brush and the simulation, you know. Does the cloth root brush come with ZBrush, or do you have to buy it? No, no, it comes already with ZBrush. When you finish the installation, you will have all those brushes here. I don't have any custom brush here that I use. Actually, well, at least on the lives that I'm doing right now, I'm not using. I have some brush that I like to use, but I use the most of them I use when I'm sculpting like figurines and things like this. But all the cloth brush that we have here, they already come with ZBrush. You don't need to buy this. Whenever you like, if you take a look in your ZBrush, if you are on the, I guess, 2021 version, it's where this starts. So if you are on the latest version of ZBrush, you already have this cloth brush. Uh, there's a bunch of different cloth brushes here. So yeah, you don't need to buy this apart. Yeah, go for it. Marco Kyo, go for it, man. Yeah, you should try, Frank. Try to use them. Yeah, you just need to check your brush here if you are using the 2021 version or later than this, right? So now I did this stripe here, and I think it creates some, I don't know. I think it's nice. I'm gonna create this. I will create this to the legs too. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see how the. So here we have like a version with the this clock simulation going on, and the one that doesn't have any like folds. And I really like this, like very small folds here happening. I don't know if it's going to be on the final model, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. So yeah. What's up, Gibmiester? Can you have layers in ZBrush? Yes, you can have layers in ZBrush. We actually have a whole palette here that's dedicated exclusively to layers. So here we have it. Uh, you can create layers and you can like move them and increase their string and whatever. You can do a lot of things using layers. Uh, a lot of people use to create blend shapes of characters, and or let's say that I'm creating like a realistic character where I have like a stage of the model where I'm going to add like pores or something like this. I can create a layer as if I were on Photoshop, and then I can like add my pores, and like I can turn this on and off. So yeah, you can use layers on ZBrush, and you just have to access this tab here, layers. That is it is inside of your toolbox, right? So go to toolbox, go to layers, and then you can play around with layers here. All right. So yeah, let's go. Let's go back to the stripes, side stripes. Oh yeah, no worries, man. You feel free to ask me questions about ZBrush. If I can, I will try to answer you guys. And if I cannot answer you guys, you can always leave a comment on the video, and someone from Pixologic will try to answer your question, right? So yeah, no problems. Feel free to ask me anything. Yeah, man. That's that exactly that. And I always say this here on the stream. There is like a bunch of different ways to approach uh, anything in ZBrush. So there's a lot of different techniques to create everything. It's not always. I don't think. I always think that I'm doing like on the worst way possible. I always see like someone doing like the same thing like way easier than I'm doing, and I and I think, oh my god, I should start doing like this, you know. And sometimes I try to resolve some problem, and I think, well, there is probably a faster way to approach this, and that's the beauty, you know. You're always learning something, some new technique or something like this, so it's cool. I will duplicate this just to create the lag stripes. So I think it would be somewhere around here. Just use the polygroup polyloop. Yeah, and yeah. I think it would be those two lines will work just fine. I will also add the middle one. Sure. This way I can create some insertions here. Delete the hidden part. Now I can turn this. Well, I still have some connections here. So I need to delete them like this. Whoops. Hidden, and then I can auto groups. And now I have what I need. Hidden, mirror, and well. Now I have the both sides. Okay. Thank you, Frank. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're learning some some things here. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, me too. Uh, Marco Kio. I also liked. I also enjoy to watch other artists doing their craft and stuff, because you can always learn something, some different technique, and yeah, that's the beauty, you know. And you can try to implement that on your workflow to, create your own thing. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, now I'm just playing around here. Uh, what's up? What's up, Gabriel? G. Want to make lighting in ZBrush? It's better to use the modeler or the curve tool. Well, you can do it both ways, but I would probably approach this using, yeah, the modeler, or you can do like with the sphere and just move the sphere around until you have the lightning shape that you want. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do this. So this lightning that you're talking about, it would be like a Zeus, like Zeus lightning, uh, like something like this, like a powerful lightning or something like this. I don't know. So there, before you said that making texture maps and normal maps are easy, right? Oh, oh, I love this model here. Jing Zhang. Sand Sea Traveler. Yeah, this model is super cool. Um, yeah, it's quite easy to create to generate these maps. I'm gonna show you in a moment how to do it. Let me just finish this stripe here. I'm gonna use the Pinal loops again. I think that I used 0.05 for the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but it could be bigger than this. I'm gonna try 0.1. Yeah. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna use this on the final thing, but or I'm going to do like a different way. So I can just use the move brush now to kind of pull this a little bit off. Yeah, I think it's working. Whoa, what's happening here? Yeah, this did not work well on the other side, so it's easy to fix this. I will just select this, delete the hidden part, and I will mirror this and weld. So now I have both sides just fine. Yeah. So now I need to do the all the gear that holds up the baby capsule. I also need to create the. I forgot the name of this thing that kind of detects the the creatures and like this side gadgets here. And yeah, we don't have this on the concept, but I'm thinking about creating the like some boxes to put on her back and like make her like carrying a lot of boxes like in the game. Yeah, I think I will play with something like this, but for that I need like a backpack, like a backpack for her. And I think I will create this backpack tomorrow. All right, so oh yeah, you can do this using if that's the case, you can, yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this, you know. Um, you can even use these spheres and go and keep connecting the character, the spheres, and to form like a lightning stuff, you know, like a lightning with the Z spheres. I don't know. There's a bunch of ways to do this. Um, I always try to do like very very rough sketch before I do to the final thing that I'm planning. So yeah, you can try a lot of different techniques to create this lighting that you want, you know. So let me just show to Frank how to extract the normal map thing. Let me just save this. So I would duplicate this. And I will create a clone so I can work separated on this space here. So I would just create a simple geometry here for this. So all right, let's say the Frank, are you still there? Let me know if you are still watching me. All right, so first of all, to extract your normal map, you first need to have like your UVs, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna open the UVs for this using the UV master. I'm gonna check the polygroups option. So this way it's going to split my UVs on those two polygroups. Right? If I flatten this, you're now able to see the UV that I just create, right? So now I have this model with the UVs and stuff, and now I can like add subdivisions to it. So now I have like 7 subdivisions. And let's say that I want to add a detail here that you want to extract as a normal map, right? So let's create I don't know, let's create some information here so you can see it. So okay, we can put the detail like say string. Right, like this, right? So now I have this information here and I want to extract this as a normal map. What you need to do is you can go here to your map exporter and you can select the normal map, right? And I'm gonna create like a 1K size, and remember that you have number one like your first subdivision is a kind of a low poly mesh that has a like it has a UV here, so we can bake the normal map of this mesh here that has a UV. So I'm gonna bake this into this. Okay. So if you came on, you can go and create your map, select on the normal map that you want to create, and you can go here and create all maps. It's not appearing for you on the stream, but it's going to open a different window asking for you to save your image somewhere in the format, whatever. And then you just put a name on it and save it. This will generate a normal map. If you take a look here, it already generated the normal map, as you can see. So I baked the information from the high poly to the low poly mesh. And from here, you can export, you can select this and then you can export this image. You can even go here on texture, this texture palette here, and we will have your baked normal map here. See, it says Frank on the baked version. So yeah, you can use this on other software the way that you want. All right, so that's the way that you create, you can bake normal maps here on ZBrush. It's pretty easy. And again, there's a lot of different options that you can play around here. If you select normal map, then you can come here and click on normal map, and you see there's a bunch of different options here that you can play, and you can also export these other maps as well, like displacement, the polypen that you create here. You can also export cavity map and ambient occlusion. You know, there's a bunch of different things that you can export here. So try to do this, you know, and just remember you need like a mesh with UVs in order for this to work. Okay, don't forget this. So I will go back to this model here. Yeah. Yeah, no worry, man. I'm glad to help. So this is kind of the first block that we did on the last stream, and yeah, I like a little bit better now, you know. So I'm gonna Shift S this, go back to this one. So I did some tweaks, create the boots, the cloth, and we changed a little bit the baby capsule here. We add some like these pockets to put those pipes in, and yeah, I changed it a lot, the silhouette of the cloth. I think it's working way better now. I think the design is working the way it's supposed to. But yeah, but one thing that we can do, we can add this character here. There we go. We can also add the mask. Insert the mask here. And we can also add the ground. So it's kind of it can seem like a very subtle no subtle different, but I think it's working way better now than the first block did. Especially on the overall shapes, you know. So yeah. Yeah, I think it will work pretty well. And I still need to work on her face. Her face is like it's not looking any it's not looking good right now. I still need to work on this. And I need to work on her hair as well, create some nice shape for her hair, and I need to create all the other gear for her, and yeah, some details that's still missing. Yeah, but I think we did a lot of progress today. And we could try some different things here. All right. So, yeah, I think it's going to be it for today, guys. And if you guys have any questions about, I don't know, whatever you guys want to question, or whatever you guys want to ask. But yeah, I think it's going to be this for today. All right. We kind of did like a revamp on the character on the last stream, and yeah, I'm liking way better this way. So yeah, I will try to work on this character on the weekend, and let's see, maybe I can show you guys some nice progress next week, and I don't know, maybe starting working on something new. I really want to be able to finish this character this weekend. Let's see how things are going to be. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for staying here with me, and I hope you guys enjoy the show, and hope I could answer your your questions. So yeah, thank you very much, Frank. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate everyone that stayed here. All right, so that's it. Thank you, Desmond. Why? Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate, and yeah, I wish you guys have a nice weekend, and I will see you guys next week. What's up, Greggy Posey? Thank you. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you guys. See you next week. All right. Ciao.